You have to remember everything that takes place on this earth is first spiritual. So we have to look at everything from the lens through the spirit realm and through the spirit of God. What we see that is happening, the shakeup and the transformation that we're seeing happening on a governing level, catch what I'm saying, is interesting because it is really implementing a lot of the attributes of the AC. So in my opinion, the AC spirit is lingering. It is now trying to form in the governing sectors, and you see it's very mild. It is the spirit of it. It is not, I'm not saying that the person or the AC is being revealed, but the spirit, the governing spirit of the AC, it's very clear. Some attributes, as I looked in 2 Thessalonians, the AC will gain absolute control over global government and governing things in this world and the economy, keyword. Using his power to push his agenda and to push his will. We have to keep this in the forefront of our mind when we look and we can see it tangible right here operating in our world, okay? When we say the man of lawlessness, he will disregard divine law. This is all scripture. He will disregard divine law and replace it with his own. I hope y'all are catching what I'm saying. That's in 2 Thessalonians, okay? Go and read it for yourself. It will outline the attributes. So what we see now, okay, let's go to what is taking place. There is a government shutdown. Okay, this has been happening. This has happened times before. The principal decided to threaten to fire federal workers this time. He goes on to talk about how he will cut programs and just really how he can cut all these benefits, and how he can also do things that is irreversible. I need y'all to catch this in the spirit, not so much natural, okay? I'm not calling him the AC, but I'm trying to show you the agenda, the underlining agenda in spirit that is attached to what is happening. There was a military speech to all of the head honchos, biggie weeds in the military. We know that. Now, before the principal got started, he said, if you don't agree, you can get out, walk away now. That sounds like governing control, pushing my agenda. If you're not with this program, you can leave. What did that sound like? What I just explained to y'all. Okay, then they went on to talk about that the highest male standards for military service and how if women can't come up to the standard, you will not be able to serve in this capacity. Goes on to talk about some other interesting details with that as well. Now, the key part of this was about invading American cities, and he basically declares war from within. Top states and cities: Chicago, LA, Portland, New York, San Francisco. He said they are all targets for military training. Now, that's division. Okay, I need us to everybody get on one accord. Everybody on one accord. That is the spirit of division right here. What we are seeing literally is the AC preparing to make his announcement. This is what we're seeing, because the preparation of it, this is giving very much so complete control to push my agenda and global governing and the economy. You can completely see it. It is very clear. I need us to understand what hour this is, okay? I told y'all I had a dream. I'm gonna keep going back to the prophetic words and the prophetic dream that the Lord gave me, and it said wartime. I literally said that. There are things that are taking place in other countries that are not even been talked about, like what's going on in Nigeria with the Muslim community taking over and unaliving people who are people of God, who are professing to know Jesus. They are taking out full communities, full villages because they are professing to know Jesus. This is the hour that we are in, but all of this stuff is hidden in the back. The agenda of the AC is working and very much so alive and is working underhandedly. And as believers, we are so caught up in so many other things, we are not really being real watchmen and warning people to understand that Jesus, yes, he is coming, but understanding the hour that we are in is crucial, that you need to know God, that you need to accept Jesus as your Lord in your life. Because what we are seeing happening is not a game. I don't know why people think this is for kicks and giggles. This is not a game. People are losing their lives because they're professing to know Jesus and they're standing on businesses. Churches are being taken out in other countries, in particular Nigeria. Look it up. He is called the man of lawlessness for a reason. The man of lawlessness, he will not keep the law of Christ, that he is breaking he wants to come in and break every law and order that God has set for this world. We are here, and this is critical and it's crucial. While we all kicks and giggles and laughing at the principle, this ain't nothing for me. This ain't funny to me, because there is a underlining agenda of control that is trying to take over this world, not just this country, but the world. For some reason, this government shutdown don't sit right in my spirit. It feels very intentional this time. It feels a lot more intentional than not. There is definitely a underlining agenda right now. When I tell you October is going to be a wicked time, October is wicked for so many different reasons. And we are going to see it. We are a day shy going into the month of October. But the next few months is going to be wickedness at its highest, okay? And what we are going to see is what the Bible talks about when we talk about the apocalypse. The world want to call it apocalypse. We are getting ready to enter into that. War, death, famine. We're walking into that now. This is not a time for kicks and giggles and to be playing. This is a time to really commit your life to Jesus, really commit your life to God and to hearing what he is saying in this hour to you in particular and spiritually. Because I ain't got time to be sitting on here fighting with MAGA. I ain't fighting with y'all, MAGA. That is not my ministry. Find somebody else to do it. So all that bickering over MAGA, let that go. Let them be them people who they want to be. Let them be MAGA in their fullness. Because we know the God that we serve. We don't have to bow down to no other idols and playing with people. I don't got time for that. So please understand that this is not just normal everyday life, political. This is not what this is. This is a spiritual war that we are fighting, and God has equipped us with his word, and we will not be defeated. God will not be defeated. Satan and his goblins and goblins, they will be, but we will not be defeated if we stand on the promises of God and his word and stand on what he has already said. We will not be defeated.